Alright, how's it going, everybody? So, this is Flipping Death. I'm CorundumCore, and we are way ahead of schedule. Blame that on everybody who is being very, very good at video games. So in order to kind of pad out the schedule a little bit, we decided to do a cutscene percent run of this game. So, kind of like the swoosh cutscene percent runs of Subspace Emissary of old, we're not going to be skipping any cutscenes this time, and y'all are going to get to experience the wonderful story that this game has. Oh, the swoosh TM. I apologize. Alright, I think we're ready to go ahead and get started. So let's just go ahead and start a new game. Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death. It's the final punchline at the end of everyone's life.
We'll skip this one just because that can take a while. We'll get the visual ones.
Excuse me, dearie.
Behold, mortal! You have entered the domain of the dead! To where would you like us to send your restless soul?
That's
Perhaps
a loading
it shall
screen, not a
reside in
cutscene.
the jar of endless torment! Or, for a nominal fee, mayhaps into the wooden closet of hell, to be lowered into the very maw of Hades himself!
Let me just check my husband's will.
Mrs. Durwood, while I do appreciate your, passion for performance, I'm afraid this is one egregious step too far.
Come on, Halloween is in a few weeks.
Right, but this is a funeral home! You're fired, Penny!
Well, you can't fire me. I quit.
You can't quit, Mrs. Durwood. I just fired you.
My quitting is retroactive, boss. How's that taste?
I love this game so much.
Hey, Penny! Come on, boyfriend. Future Penny can easily find a new job tomorrow. But for now, present Penny is in a bad mood and wants to cheer herself up. And food, movies, and smooches are gonna be perfect.
Hey.
All right, rest in peace, past Penny who had a job that didn't let her have fun. Next stop, anything but that.
So yeah,
So you're
wonderful
keeping the
setup
demon
for the
ones?
game.
I like them.
Yep, best part of the uniform, and I had to pencil it into the dress code.
And don't worry about the job. You'll probably fall into a new one within the week.
Ideally, it'll be the one that lets me keep the spooky Halloween theme.
Yeah. Hey, the fog's getting pretty thick.
Does any of this make sense yet?
Oh, what the? Whoa, are you okay?
Fine. Not hurt at all, actually. That was really lucky.
Good. Take that, Death!
We better get back before the fog gets even thicker. We can take care of the car later.
Come on, let's cut across the graveyard.
Really? We almost died once today.
What are you, afraid of ghosts?
Penny, if a real ghost appeared, you would probably be a little afraid.
Nah, I just say, ah, holy
What a
crap,
trash can.
Ghost! And then be totally cool. Classic me. Ooh, a mausoleum. Let's check it out.
I don't know.
As you can see, it's perfectly
Bye, Penny.
Penny Durwood had just been fired. This was
Ah,
not the first
holy crap,
time
a
she'd
ghost.
been fired for, in her words.
All right, here we go.
What? Where am I? What happened? Holy crap! A ghost!
Welcome to the land of the dead.
Cute. No, see, there must be a mistake because I am an alive human.
Ah, denial. The first stage. You'll get through it. After that, there's anger and bargaining, both fun, and then depression, honestly a drag, but then acceptance. Okay, good luck on your journey.
I'm not in denial! I deny it!
Fantastic dialogue. There's really nothing I can say because the game just says it for me. So we're going to do some platforming over to a very important character.
Hey there, newbie.
These are just Vera and Grand Slams and people that we're going to meet later on.
You haven't fixed my problem yet, and I...
My apology.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, whatever this is, but I think there's a small chance I may have died, somehow, and...
Wait, what are you doing here? Demons aren't allowed on this level.
Oh, I'm not a demon. I'm actually just...
Oh my gosh, the temp I ordered. Finally!
The temp?
The temp! Finally, after 1,825,911,238 hours without a break, I get a vacation! Oh, the moon, here I come!
The moon?
You've never been? It's the one place near Earth where nobody has ever died. No ghosts, no demanding restless spirits, just a peaceful wasteland of rest, relaxation, and rock collecting that's over 300,000 kilometers from the nearest soul. Can't wait. You'll need this scythe
Okay.
and this cloak, company policy.
But...
And I'm sure Lady Elderdo can provide any training you need. She clearly believes she knows what's best for everyone.
Why, you insolent...
Well, goodbye. Death is going on vacation.
And that's the start of our game. We are Death's
They
temp.
didn't give you any training at the temp office, did they?
No, because
Typical.
I'm not...
Just typical. Alright, I'll give you the basics. See those ghost critters? I need you to catch them. Throw your scythe up there, then use its switcheroo powers to teleport yourself right to it.
Wait, this thing teleports? No way! No way! That's awesome! I can definitely be the temp lady.
Alright, now that that cutscene's over, we can actually grab these critters.
Alright, you're not as completely useless as I
And now we can
feared.
get moving.
Thanks.
It's
So we're
time
gonna
to
possess
a human.
this human right here. This is Luke.
Like actual crawl on the ceiling while vomiting possession?
That's rarely necessary. See that chap? Once you have enough ghost critters, try possessing him.
I am the best. Man, I'm the best at naming ice cream flavors. I can name 50 of them, no problem, including 2 secret flavors from the government.
What are the secret government flavors?
Yeah, right. Like I'd tell a voice in my head that. Nice try, telepathic ice cream cone.
Huh. Seems like you learn all sorts of useful things while mind reading. And less useful. Now, what happens if I push here? This is fun!
And now we can just make them do really weird stuff.
Alright, that's enough, Temp. I'm pretty sure I got murdered. I remember getting married and then, bam, Corpse City.
Oh,
I can't move on until my killer is brought to justice. I'm freezing my bum off, so I'm in someplace cold. And it smells like, I want to say, TV dinners? Go find my killer, Temp. I have a feeling you should check my bridegroom's mansion. It's up in the forest. You got to cross the lake. That way.
Alright.
oh, so that's how come nobody can escape death. There's a magic map on his scythe. It all makes sense.
So the map is going to allow us to teleport to people. Which is very nice, very useful. Now we need to talk to this guy.
Ahoy! I see old secret mistress has caught your eye.
Huh?
Why, the road landlubber. Named her myself, I did. After me mistress. Who?
I mean, you could play it unspoiled, or you could just watch all the cutscenes.
You know, I would have guessed building a boat that you effectively named the SS I'm having an affair. I'd have tipped her off.
Oi, that it did. Oh, me wife murdered me in a jealous rage. Nicked me before I could finish painting my boat. All her planks need now were a fresh coat of paint, and I could finally rest me weary bones in peace.
Alright, now we need to teleport back up to Elderdo. And we're going to possess Pokeman. This guy right here.
And he is not.
And he's gonna poke this lever. And this is where we really get to see the interactions between the real world and the spirit world. Now we need to get chased by this paint monster thing over to a spirit hand, which will pull us back into the real world. We'll pull the paint monster back into the real world where we want it to be.
Aha! That ghosty hand just moved it to the other side. Neat.
Now we need to teleport over to Grand Slam. And we're going to platform our way up to the top here. And we're going to possess this dentist.
Super Dentist approach, the evil Black Master. Only my ghost spits this rocks.
So basically,
got a very sharp drill in my hand.
We've got to make our way over to the paint can that we just moved over to this part of the world and open it up with the dentist's drill.
Ta, Mother! We're off to get married! We'll be home for tea.
What? Again? What is that, number 5? What was wrong with the last bride?
What did she say, my love? My ears aren't what they used to be.
Nothing, my dear love, nothing! My dear old mother was just
Speaking out of turn?
She was sneaking out of ferns? Oh. Oh, my.
So yeah. Now we've got to possess this guy. If you can't tell, he's kind of creepy. Uh-oh, we are missing... We need one more green critter before I can... Come on. There we go. Much better. He's kind of creepy, and he's marrying a bunch of old ladies and then taking their money. So we're going to take his tongue, because he likes lollipops. And we're going to use his tongue to paint the boat. Because that makes sense. So the movement in this game is not super, like, precise. You just kind of have to wobble around.
You've made an old sea dog happy today.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Oh, but let an old ghostly sea dog give you a word of advice, eh? I'd wager my last jib sheet that it's the husband that killed Lady Elderdo. And if I were you, I'd set a spyglass upon him there.
Thanks.
Aye. Ah, secret mistress. I love you, secret mistress.
I'll leave you two alone.
And now we're going to make our way
Take my boat.
over to his house.
Investigate the husband's house up in the forest. Something fishy is going on there.
Gonna make our way up here. Collect these little blue guys. So there's 3 different types of critters. There's greens, there's blues, and there's reds. As you can see over to the right. Alright. There we go. Game was not being super cooperative there. So this is Biff.
This is actually really dangerous. I didn't want to be in that location.
He's a lumberjack. He has an axe, and we're going to use it to knock down the creepy husband's house.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's something off about that guy who lives there. Look, I live in the woods and travel literally everywhere with an axe in my hands. And even I'm creeped out by it.
Alright, come on. Like I said, you just kind of have to flail around in order to get things to happen.
What is this? What is this? Can't a lady take a rest for a few decades? Oh, great. Now everyone can see my basement hanging out. Just perfect.
See? This is why I like to cut down trees before they can turn into boards.
Alright, now we're just having to avoid this giant house. Come on. Come on. Whoa! Alright, that's not good. We're just trying to wait for this house to actually make it back to us. Come on. You can do it. There we go. I don't think it's Patrick Warburton.
Place for you to be zoning wise.
So yeah, now we've got to talk to the bear. Actually, no, we don't need to talk to the bear. So we're going to teleport to George, who's still over here. George is going to take this boat all the way over to the house. Make our way into the door. I'll skip in-game dialogue like that just to save a little bit of time.
I should really find a better place for him.
Alright. So, now George is stuck to the dead body of Lady Elderdoe. And that's gross. So we're going to get him caught by possessing Ronald here, who is the town cop. And he's going to drive over and find George in that precarious situation.
Hey, I'm nowhere. Oh, bugger. You are under arrest for the murder of Lady Elderdoe. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a...
That's what I say in America, officer. What, are you new?
Not new, creep. Confident. Ow! Hey! And you're going away for a very, very long time.
Sorry you got murderized, lady.
Oh, it's okay. Happens to the best of us, I'm afraid. And thanks to your help, finally my spirit can rest. You know, when I was alive, I was always afraid to see a goth out on the street. But you've showed me today that under all that scary black clothing, we're all just people.
Oh, no, I'm not a goth. I'm just dressed up as death, which is absolutely the most goth thing ever. Okay, right.
Thanks again, dearie.
I really don't have to talk much because the game just does so much for me.
Well, things were looking out well. For liberal enough definitions of well, a penny a wood.
Yes, sweetie. Yeah, I know. What? Oh, come on, Harold, I'm trying.
Baby, I'd like to give you a really good time on my wow.
But that's my body, dang it! Hey, hey! I'd recognize it anywhere! But who is that then? And why am I talking to a skull? What is she doing with my body?
And this is the main story for the rest of the game.
I've got to get into that weird biker club. My body's in there and I don't know what it's getting up to.
Hey! Hey, over here, sugar. Name's Jenny, but all my friends call me Junkyard.
Hi, Junkyard. I'm Penny.
Listen, Pen, word on the street says you want to get into the biker club, yeah?
Actually, it's Penny, not Pen. And yeah, I would.
Yep, used to go there all the time, Penno. Till I had me accident. Turns out riding motorbikes without a helmet is extremely dangerous. And strong air spray doesn't serve as a functioning helmet. The wanted labels didn't lie.
So you died?
Died. Heh, good one, Pen. Nah, I'm way too tough for that. Just in a coma. Here, check it out. Hello? Anybody home? Wake up, sleepy cheeks! See? Going with City. Way I figure, the only way I'll wake up is if I can get my sweet bod back on my sweet bike. Hey, you want to do me a favor, Penny? That's a weird way to say yes, but I'll take it, sugar.
Alright. Now we need to talk to Grand Slam.
Another amazing serve!
Excuse me, sir?
Sir? Please, call me Captain Grand Slam, on account of my powerful serving arm, which I can handily demonstrate by sending these cannonballs flying. You know, I could leave here if my descendant wasn't such a wimpy-armed wimp with a wimpy arm.
Your descendant has a wimpy arm?
Yes, the wimpiest. I thought with my arm, my kids would have every limb covered in muscles. But turns out human genetics is much more complex than I thought, which I would have realized if I'd studied genetics more instead of hitting cannonballs with a tennis racket my entire life. But even so, no regrets.
Alright. There's really not much to say, because there's too much to unpack there.
Damn bird, you poop in my pot, you start a war. And I'll be the one who ends it. Don't test me, bird. War is hell, and I'm about to bring one right to you. You think this gun is just for show, boy? Fires meatballs at 3,500 rounds per minute. And that's more than enough to turn you into lasagna. One of these days, I'm gonna kill that.
So yep, that's about it. We gotta collect some blue critters over here. Oh, come on. There we go. The one thing that really stops this game from being something that I would speedrun all the time is that the controls are a little floaty. Come on. There we go. Alright, now if you saw that cactus right there, we've got to lead it back over to the church for reasons you will see later. And now Cactus is getting brought back to the real world. Alright. Now, we've got to teleport back up to Jenny. We're going to possess the Dr. Rupert. He's going to knock out this bowling pin.
10 years in order to yield this reflex hammer.
Now we're going to possess... Oh! We just clipped through the wall there. Don't worry about it. Your physics after depossessing someone are a little weird. So this is Bjorn.
Surging with our
Oh, hello.
arms.
That's weird. It didn't actually complete. There we go. Come on.
Her father.
We just need to break Bjorn's arm real quick.
Like to be good at sport. It hurts! It hurts! Oh, it hurts! My freaking arm got hit by a bowling ball! I gotta get to the hospital! Doc, you gotta help me. I felt so good at tennis that I was unafraid when a bowling ball came out of my tennis ball shooter machine, and now my arm is total garbage!
Good God, man! Your diagnosis is accurate. Your arm is garbage now. We need to find an arm donor or you'll never play tennis again!
Oh no! Yesterday that would have been a relief, but I've recently gotten slightly more into tennis.
Is there anyone in your family who doesn't need all their arms? We only need the one. Why aren't any arm donors walking in the front hall?
Alright, so now what we're going to do is possess this vulture right here. As soon as I grab 2 more critters. I don't know why we're so low on critters right now. Let's see. Come on. There we go. That should be enough. We're going to possess this vulture. And this vulture is going to help us get the arm that is currently in the cemetery.
You gotta be kidding me.
And we are not complaining.
And that arm belongs to Grand Slam. And it'll soon belong to Bjorn.
Yes! Perfect! Take that arm, vulture! I'm trying to talk to a bird. Penny, it has been a very unusual morning for you.
Yes, let us fly around here for a bit. Maybe there's some flesh to eat.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Yes! An arm! A long-dead, semi-decayed, and extremely smelly arm, but you're not choosy, are you, friend?
I'm too depressed about tennis and my catastrophic accident to make major life choices right now.
That's the spirit! Besides, with the muscles on this arm, you may end up thanking me.
That's how surgery works, right? Alright. Now we just need to possess Bjorn and knock this bowling ball into the window.
Good at sports. No wonder jocks
Come
love
on.
them so much. Jeez, this is great.
There we go. And now that door is open. So, from here, we need to possess the chef, or teleport to the chef. Possess the bird, Sally.
Oh, that's it. We are a DEFCON 1, people. War is coming. Eat spicy meat, bird.
And now we possess Chef again. And we need to fire meatballs at this dog named Meatball. Until he weighs so much that he starts falling down. And the balloon gets popped on the cactus. Makes perfect sense, right?
I'm free! Free and full of meat! No dog has ever been happier. I'm truly a good dog.
Meatball is so good. I love Meatball so much. Alright. Gonna collect these greens really quick. Alright.
I'm a good boy.
So now we need to make our way all the way over to the other side of the map.
It's pretty much the best ice cream I've ever eaten.
Come on.
Top 10. Easy.
If anyone would like some clarification on the story, I will try my best. Hey, does this game have fall damage? Looks like no.
Good boy.
And I say it was thee who erred in the fight with the dread sea beast?
Again, sir. We've been stuck inside a whale having this argument for literally hundreds of years. I am happy to accept the blame if only to end this debate.
Fie, 'tis not a true admission of guilt, my servant.
Okay, yes. About that. I have always saw us being more partners than anything else, especially considering how I carry all the equipment.
Carry it right to our dooms, you mean? To think of my noble bones inside that filthy beast as their final resting place. Why, 'tis unthinkable. I shall not think it, Squire.
Nobody asks you to, sir.
Alright. Now we get to repossess Meatball. And Meatball is going to scare this cat that's over to our left. There we go. Lazy cat.
Fine.
And we're going to move Meatball out of the way, because him being in the way is going to be really annoying later. Going to possess Pokeman. And have Pokeman activate this giant magnet. And now we need to get Reds, which is our first time actually seeing any. You just need to make sure you don't get hit by that giant weird squid thing for a couple seconds. And now... Come on. There we go. Now we're connected to the magnet.
Hey, this is great!
And we just need to swing back and forth. There we go.
Finally, I can breathe again. Finally, I can... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the water? Where's the water?
Forsooth, our mortal remains finally rest free from that dread beast.
That means our business here is done, and we can fade out of existence, sir. Which, as it's already begun, I believe also means that I finally got the last word.
What? No! No!
There. Now you can. But.
Alright, there we go. Alright, come on, game. Put me up here. Well, let's see where Miles is. He's usually up here, but sometimes he's not. Alright, cool. So Miles is our jazz player, who's looking for inspiration, because he's not feeling the music.
This should give us the power we need. Blow, trumpeter, blow!
I'm blowing! I'm imagining this whale is a giant trumpet!
Alright. We're just gonna leave that there. And now we're gonna make our way...
Makes me so bored. Makes me say, oh my lord. And now
And we're
I
gonna
hear you
push
hammer. Who's he gonna
Jenny
hit with his reflex hammer?
out of that window. And now we need to push Jenny all the way over to her bike.
Hey, buddy. We agreed long ago that I was the one in charge.
I'd say rest in peace.
The physics for this are really wonky,
Don't die, Junkyard.
as you can see. Alright, hopefully Junkyard plays nice. Come on, Junkyard. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Whoa! Couldn't control the stimulated locomotive ambulation. Ooh, there's a maker in this for sure. Well, hold on there.
Come on. Wow, Junkyard is really not playing nice right now.
Hey, whoa! Whoa!
Alright, there we go. Should be good.
Hey, whoa!
Nice. There we go.
This appears to be a spontaneous inverted pendulum.
So, normally this doesn't take this long, I promise. Like, I have no idea why Junkyard is barely moving at all.
Oh, not again.
There we go.
Hold on there.
Alright. That's working a little bit better. Just a little bit further. Alright. Let's see what we can do with Pokemon, maybe. If this takes any longer.
Oh, not again.
Oh, no.
Hey, buddy. We agreed long
There we
ago
go.
that I was the one in charge. Oh, not again.
Sorry for any background noise if there is any. Alright, that should be good enough. What the heck? Please tell me that's good enough. Yes. Awesome.
The last thing I remember was Anna in a coma? But now I'm on a bike, and all my problems are over. I've learned nothing from this experience. Woo!
Don't you know that if you don't buy expensive clothes, then you can spend
Out of
All right.
the way, everyone! I'm on official spiritual business.
And that's the end of chapter 2. It takes forever to load into this cutscene.
Where do you keep the bones, fool? Where are you hiding all the bones I want?
What? No bones, man. No bones.
He's lying to us, Harold. Yes, I agree. We do need to punish him.
No, please. We're just like your regular biker bar. Just a regular gray market, unlicensed biker bar filled with smelly men and smellier bikes. Yeah.
I don't smell bikes. I smell bones! And I know you're hiding them from me.
What the heck am I mean, she talking about? Why is she in my body?
She's here! She's here! Yes, we must destroy her! We must eat her soul!
Penny was adjusting to her new, I don't want to say normal, so let's say employment, when she found her own body walking.
Ugh, what happened?
The bad lady hurt you, did she? Never play with boys and ghouls. That's what Vera always said.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Vera's head is on fire! You didn't notice that? Hello? People say Vera's crazy, but at least she knows when someone's head is on fire.
Oh, do you know what's going on? Who was that inside my body?
Yes, Vera knows her eyes, girlie. Old eyes, evil old eyes. Vera saw them long ago when...
What?
There is literally fire burning on the top of my head! There's gotta be a water bucket or a fire hose here somewhere. Ah, stop that fire! Always distracting me from delivering important info. Aha! That's the scythe, the very same. The blacksmith really blew it this time. You need to talk to her. The blacksmith knows Lady Evil Eyes.
The blacksmith? She can help me get my body back? Where is she?
Oh, kinda busy with my head actually on fire here, girlie. Vera could show you the way if it wasn't for this fire. Gosh, 1,832 years it's been burning, and Vera still has to explain to people how distracting being on fire is.
All right, Vera. I get it. I'll help you put your hat fire out.
No rush.
Alright, now we just need to collect some blues. So ever since the first level, we actually have to have a timer for complete collecting all the blues within a certain time limit. So there's some weird spirit inside those chains that we have to let out. Because that sounds like a smart idea. Come on. There we go. Alright. From here, we have just a few more blues that we need to collect, which are over here. Come on. Come on. Hello? Are you kidding me? Alright, guess we're not getting all the blues.
Huh?
Especially since the wolf cutscene decided to pause me. Alright, so we have to do that again. That's cool. Alright, let's actually get all of these this time. That sounds like a great idea. Come on. Alright. What am I missing? Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright. Same ones I got last time. Whatever. Come on, Vera. There we go. Alright. So, now from Vera, we need to make our way all the way to the right edge of the screen. And we need to collect some reds. Alright, cool. Now we just need to lead this gumball machine all the way over here. Whoop. That's not good. So now there's also ghosts that we have to worry about. Alright, here we go. Gumball machine is over here now. And we just have to platform up to Tina, who's the little girl with the braces that was with the dentist earlier. And we're gonna chew on some bubblegum.
Oh, dear, sweet, merciful Lord of Chewing, I am your vessel, and through my chomps shall your chewy work be done. Never comes the only food that's all good for me. This is the best day of my life.
So now we just need to do some platforming around these updrafts and around Sally the seagull. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to want to depossess Tina really quickly and possess Rupert. And unfortunately, she went down this way. But we should be good from here.
Hey, look! It's Santa! And toys! I love toys! That's right, I can adventure sauce.
Alright. So, now we need to make our way back over to Vera. Possess the fireman. And he's going to put out the fire that is in the fireplace.
Hello, Lady 17. I haven't forgotten you. I will be back within you.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think Tina really, cares about those braces. She just kind of has them. Her priority is very much chewing. Which, now that I think about it, she would take better care of her teeth if she actually cared that much about chewing, I guess.
Fire, right?
Alright, fireman's gonna go back.
Like I always say, if you've got to exhale, you might as well do it in a big water drum. Puppy, I love you, puppy. I'm so happy I could scream at the thing, and I will never leave you or even bite you, which is a big thing coming from me.
So, now Tina looks like Terror Lady, who is the horror movie character that the fireman is afraid of. So we just need to make our way over to the fireman's house, or the fire station rather, and wait to scare the fireman. Alright, he's almost here. Cool.
Terror Lady! She found me! I don't know how she did it, but she found me! I can say, dang it, I'm only trained to fight fires, not scary nightmare women! Holy crap! Terror Lady is real! I gotta get out of here before my heart figuratively explodes and literally just stops beating! Which, no less dramatic, would actually kill me! Ah, dang it! Here we go. I knew the risks, and I faced the consequences without regret. Oh man, no way! I get to be a ghost and a fireman? This is great! I'm literally invincible to fire now. Firefighting is gonna be so much more effective. This is the job I was born and then died to do.
Thank you, young man. Vera can finally complete a thought without being distracted by the incredible searing pain coming from her burning head.
All in a day's work, Vera.
Say, you are pretty young. A bit too young to die, aren't you? Hey, lady, can't you help him? His corpse is real fresh. Bring him back to life, yeah?
Alright, so now we're going to teleport up to Rupert. Rupert now has a defibrillator.
And all you have is a defibrillator? All your problems look surprisingly shockable! Try harder. Oh, not again. Dr. Rupert's got a defibrillator! Now, who here looks a little too fibrillated?
This usually does not take this many quirks to actually work.
Finally!
There we
My
go.
defibrillator was actually used for its intended purpose. This truly is a great day for medicine.
Come on. What is going on?
What is
It
this?
usually does not take this long.
What I'm doing is definitely ethical, so we should all stop having doubts about it.
Uh-oh.
Alright, there we go.
Like I'm dying in reverse? It's actually pretty pleasant.
Thank me later.
Hey, I did all the work.
Lou, seriously. How many times have I told you not to watch horror movies while having a heart condition?
Several.
And what have we learned?
To listen to my doctor. Even though he seems wildly flippant with dangerous hospital equipment.
You're welcome.
So, are you feeling better, Vera? More able to complete a thought?
Vera feels great, girlie. So great, in fact, that it's time for her to move on to Witch Nirvana. But first, I give you a gift.
What am I supposed to do with an old stinky hat?
It knows the way to the blacksmith.
But how? What am I supposed to do with it?
What? Anyway, I gotta go now. Later, haters.
Alright, we've got one more thing that we have to do in order to deal with finding the blacksmith. So first we got to possess Hocus. Now we possess Hocus. And Hocus is going to take Vera's magical witch hat.
Your animal pal over here? Hey, a witch hat! But there's no way it could. It fits! It fits! And I feel great! Energized! Powerful!
Hocus, give me that hat, idiot.
You know what? No, Pocus. You know what? I don't think you get to have power over me anymore. For my next trip,
So now we're going
walk
to...
over here with
Solve your problems with my new waterproof chainsaws. I personally guarantee that all your problems will be...
Whoa!
Alright, now we just need to... Come on. There we go. We just have to let Hocus make his way up there.
The mystifying magic of Hocus
Hit him with a spell one more time.
You know what, Pocus? You always were an unkind jerk.
No, don't. You need me. You stupid fool. You need me.
That's not true anymore. I don't think it ever really was.
Water, water, water.
Enjoy your new life as a thirsty frog, jerk.
So now we're possessing Hocus. And we gotta get him to some water because he's very thirsty.
Stop that!
Water, water, water.
Alright. So last thing we need to do is we need to make a way to get down into the water to the blacksmith. So the first thing we need to do is we need to blow up this steel door that's going to be over to our right. Oh, there we go. And that should be enough to blow it up. Cool. And now we just need to possess this mermaid. If the game will let me. Oh, that's a really bad position for her to be in. There we go. And we need to make our way up to Biff and his fireproof chainsaws. Or, sorry, waterproof chainsaws. Oh, looks like we're gonna need 2 more. Yep.
Solved, or everyone get out of the way! I have no idea why I'm doing this!
And now we need to get those waterproof chainsaws down to the mermaid, because the mermaid wants chainsaws. So, you know, like, every mermaid has something that they want. Ariel wanted to be able to sing, or wanted to be on land and could sing. Mermaids from Pirates of the Caribbean wanted to be in a bad movie, apparently. This mermaid wants chainsaws. Now we make our way down to this mermaid.
Without kissing. I chain came. I chainsaw. And I chain conquered! When you get to the afterlife, tell them I saw right through you.
Now we just need to free the blacksmith. we're gonna skip this really quick because we are gonna be running out of time. So we're gonna be skipping some cutscenes. The non-story related cutscenes we'll start skipping from here on out, just because I do want us to actually complete this somewhat close to the new estimate. Unless we want to increase the estimate to like 2 hours or something.
Why
We can do that.
Everything's so wet.
Hey, I'm Penny, and I guess I've got some bad news and good news.
Give me the bad news first.
You're dead.
And the good news?
You're,
Would that get us
not
back onto
trapped
the
in
original
chains at the
schedule
bottom
if we
of the
did 2
ocean
hours?
anymore?
True enough. Well, I suppose death is what you should expect to happen when you're holding a mile of chain and every bone in your body is broken.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I clearly got better.
Listen, do you know someone called
Alright,
the
sure, why not?
Blacksmith? Someone stole my body
Let's
and
do
I
it.
don't know what they...
Where did you get that scythe?
What?
I remember this one. How could I forget?
What is it?
This, Penny, is why I was killed and dumped here to rot for centuries.
Still hell-bent on finding out what the deal was with her stolen body.
It all started centuries ago, in olden times. I was the best blacksmith in the world, and people came from all over for my services. But someone coming from beyond the grave was new. I was cleaning my fireplace, as all good blacksmiths occasionally do, when a knock came at my door. Hello?
Hey there. Bent the old scythe trying to pry open a jar of these old-timey preserves, which makes sense because that's what we all ate before anyone invented jelly beans.
Absolutely. Happens all the time. Not a problem. I'll just get the old fireplace going.
Okay. You, got a lot of scythes here?
Fair amount, I guess.
Not too many owned by Death himself, right?
Buddy, what you dress up as in your own time is no concern of mine.
I don't dress as him. I mean, yes, I do dress as him, but that's because I am actually Death.
I'll have it done for you ASAP. Bye.
Yeah.
Poor Death.
So I had to quickly make a fire in the furnace. There was no wood and no spark here, but I knew I'd figure it out. Somehow. I came across two lovebirds singing a song.
I love her.
And he loves me.
But I didn't have time to sit around and listen to music. I had a mission.
Yay!
A grim scene away.
Okay, everyone. It's Wednesday. So today is our standard problematic burning of the witch. Today's...
I can't believe this! That woman had a lot of spit in her.
Alright.
Hey, if this is a flashback, can I change the past? If you never fix that scythe, then none of this happens. And then weird, crazy, cosmic time-traveling stuff has solved all my problems.
See, Penny, this is why nobody has ever let you play through their flashbacks before. This is an advanced storytelling technique that I'm sharing with you, and for it to work, you need to start that fire.
Okay, geez. Single immutable timeline, got it.
Alright, that should be enough.
Nothing in the holy texts about this. I'm relatively certain about the power of water compels...
Alright, we need to get some more greens before we can do anything else. Come on. That should be enough. We're gonna need one more. There we go. Alright. We got Vera. Now we need to get Hornio. We need to make our way all the way to the right. And get these reds. Cool.
me there was some guy readily available in this scene who could do it.
Alright. Now I need to get to Harold.
It's love,
Cool.
romance, and other synonyms. First sight, but our duet is ruined.
There's actually an achievement for sitting there and listening to them sing their song, I think 10 times.
Hey, careful with that axe!
Don't move! You're making it harder!
It was really hard not to hit her.
Easy does it.
Would this be the hit to cut down the pole? The answer was clearly...
Here goes nothing!
Come on. There we go.
I'm still stuck to the pole, genius!
Well, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Now that the witch was free, I was almost there. All I needed was to get some wood in the oven, then to get that fire lit. How hard could it be? It was a straightforward process that definitely did not require a witch to use her burning axe to start things burning.
Thanks for the hint, blacksmith.
It is worth mentioning at this juncture that the axe I'd made was so sharp it could reduce a full-grown tree into perfectly sliced firewood logs in a single strike. I really was an amazing blacksmith. And you are nodding your head in agreement.
Alright, so now we just need to get these logs down into there. And we should be good to go as soon as we get this one in. So, there we go. Come on, nope. There we go. Awesome. Now we just need Vera.
I'm going over here now!
Oh my god, help!
Help! I need backup!
No!
Once the furnace was heated up, I threw the guy's scythe in. I needed to get the fire hot enough to forge metal. Ideally, I'd throw some gasoline on it, but as that hadn't been invented yet, I had to improvise.
Behold my first symphony! My muse has carried me here.
I love her.
And he loves me.
Well, then,
What the? Unbelievable!
That ought to do it. Now to hammer it back into shape. I knew I had to hit the scythe carefully. With just come on, not that soft. Hey, come on, it's forging metal. You have to hit it a little.
Oh!
And it's broken forever. Oh, crap! What the heck was that? I knew this wasn't my fault. Somehow, someone had taken control of my body and messed the whole thing up due to their, I'll say it, inexpertise at controlling my body, which I'd been doing for years at an expert level. There was only one thing to do. Here you go, Spooky Sir, good as new. Definitely not damaged in any way. In fact, I've made some improvements. See? Tired of working hungry? Worry no longer. At the cost of just a slight decrease in your scythe's reaping potential, now you can use it for snacking as well. It works especially great for those hard-to-reach snacks, thanks to the stick.
Hey, what the heck? You broke my dang scythe.
What? No, I definitely didn't break your scythe. I definitely had broken his scythe. So again, to reiterate, this is definitely not my fault.
Do you dare to defy death?
I didn't know you were the real one, man. I thought this was all just cosplay.
Find the missing piece of my side, or these chains will be your tomb.
Was this the time to be sassy? It kinda felt like it. It's kinda hard to find anything wrapped in chains, Brainiac.
Silence, Mortal!
It turned out, no, it was not the time to be sassy. Lesson learned, I guess. And that's the story of how I died. The end.
Through the incredibly vivid, interactive storytelling techniques of the blacksmith, Penny relived this poor woman's tragic fate. Long ago.
Alright, now we're moving into chapter 5.
So, you screwed up, broke Death's sight, and now he's super cheesed at you. But this doesn't tell me anything about whoever stole my body.
Oh, right. So listen, the scythe's metal lets whoever wields it possess people. Your doppelganger must have gotten a hold of a piece of the scythe. If you don't get it back, well, both the afterlife and the regular life could be in a whole lot of trouble.
Huh, this sounds like a critical mission that could affect the fates of both realms.
It is.
Sure you don't want to, I don't know, help me out a little?
Nah, I've got my own thing going on. But good luck.
Alright. Now we need to possess this crab so that we can make our way over here.
Fun to do activities with cows.
Huh?
The alien skeleton! I saw it outside. I need it.
Hey, Penny! Blessings to you, babe!
Yes! This is Penny!
Love the new look with your eyes, Penny. Total mind trip.
Penny demands the alien skeleton!
Cool, man. Cool. Chill out for a bit. I'll find it. I know I left it here somewhere. Aha!
Oh, this. This is not it! This is a fake! Harold can detect his true skeleton!
Freaky skull pen. Far out. Okay, cool. Okay, the skeleton's not your bag. But can I interest you in this Yeti hairball?
Ghouls! Search the shop! Find the real skeleton!
Reagan, we can't affect the mortal world without a body. Of course, if you wanted to give us yours, we'd be more than happy to.
No! I'll think of something else.
I need to find a way in there. Elliot worked there, so he would have a key. I guess given everything else that's happened to me today, possessing my boyfriend probably won't be the weirdest thing I'll do.
Alright. Now we need to make our way up to the strange kid, who's right over here. If I can grab him. There we go. Now we need to make our way over to the paint factory. Collect some more blues. Alright, there we go. This is Ronald, the cop, who has an interesting problem.
Who is it? A hacking museum? Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Third time this month. I've been sleep hacking. I really need to get this under control. Cops aren't supposed to break into computers, let alone museums with appropriately themed exhibits. Sleep hacking. Why can't I have a useful affliction like sleep crime solving, or sleep dressing up like a bat to strike fear into the cowardly hearts of criminals-ing, or even just sleep building a cool house so when you wake up it's the middle of a cool house you built from scratch? Maybe psychiatric care could help. Oh, gosh darn it. If only I hadn't internalized the culture of toxic masculinity around the station, wherein even seeking help is seen to be an admission of weakness and must be avoided at all costs. Guess I'll never get the help I so clearly need. Oh well. Oh, don't mind
That's
me.
some strong commentary there. All right, so we're gonna keep going. And we're gonna go to Dr. Brahm. Who has taken up shop in the basement where there were dead people, so that's cool.
Hi, don't know how I got here.
Please take a seat. What are you struggling with?
Would you?
Nope. Need to possess Brahm. Come on. What's going on? There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Forgot we need reds for Brahm. Cool. Now we go back to Ronald. Possess Brahm. And we put Ronald to sleep.
Go to sleep. You are now very sleepy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Eventually this will work. There we go. The power glove is a nice touch. Alright, so now we need to teleport back over to Ron.
Overflow. Exploit. Allow execution of arbitrary code. Cop by day, sleepwalking hacker by night.
Alright, now we're going to head out and make our way over to Priscilla really quick. Come on.
Might as well take the wheels out for a spin. Oh, dearie me, my old spy transceiver. I remember the day it was given to me by the man himself, the day I was first activated in the field. Goodness gracious, but I did do some horrible things with this button, especially against them. They just wanted to go home. My one regret is that I can never make it up to them. But I'm out of the spy game. I can't go back. Or can I? You know what? I don't mind going for a stroll at all.
See, Watchdogs Legion thinks that it's so innovative by having hacking grandmas, but Flipping Death did it first.
Where was it? I remember I hid it someplace that manufactured colors, but you can't.
So now we have to try and find where the spaceship is hidden. Nope, this is where Robot Elvis is.
I'm certain I remember where it is now. It was somewhere wet, or at the edge of wet. What does that mean? Why is my memory so puzzlingly evasive? You know what? I don't mind going for a stroll at all. Oh, this old thing. The Zombifier Mark 7. turns dead flesh living again, and the only side effect is some slight zombieism. The first
Only slight
six only worked
zombieism.
on alpacas. This one worked on humans too. Oh, this darned thing. I suppose it doesn't matter. This isn't the ship we're looking for anyway. Peace be with you, Zombifier Mark 7. Priscilla, you old biddy. Now I remember where we hid that ship. It was, I don't remember, but I'm certain it was near a big nut, but it was...
Oh, come on. Come on, Priscilla. You'd think you'd be better at jumping in a wheelchair.
Finally, I knew this old brain's sweet water
Alright, now we need to make our way over to the Zombifier monster. So we can knock out the ghouls with our sai sometimes. Alright, now we need to possess this alpaca, depossess the alpaca,
I did this!
teleport all the way back to Ronald. And now we need to do some more sleep hacking.
Buffer.
So if you noticed, Elliot has a mom bot.
Exploits. Allow execution of arbitrary code.
But we can't hack her from downstairs because she'll try and stop us from hacking her.
Well, hacking is easy. Cat by day, sleepwalking hacker by night.
Cyril Burrspace.
If you can't secure your hardware, you've already lost.
Mombot feels. Don't worry.
Alright. So now that Mombot is deactivated, we can go back over to Dr. Brahm and have him help Elliot.
Mr. Felt, who wants to talk about their mothers? I'm super big into moms, you guys.
Alright.
Happy song, full of cheer. No dead girlfriend reminders here. But just be happy and don't be sad. But I have my condolences for your girlfriend, lad.
Well, that's my emotional problems mitigated. I'm now happy enough to at least walk around a little. Well, Dad's expecting me at the shop. I'd better get there. See you later. Weird and unexpected. I miss you, Penny.
What a song. So Elliot's dad is the hippie, and so we need to make it over to the hippie with Elliot. Or make it over to the shop, not just the hippie, to his dad.
It's her! Get her!
Penny! I thought you were dead. I got real depressed. But then this puppet helped me and... Hey, what's going on with your eyes?
Far out, right? I noticed them myself.
Can we have him? His bodies is just what we need to help you.
Fine, but just him.
Oh, much better. Now, to figure out this body's controls. Oh, hey, Bones! Is this what we wanted?
That is it! Good! You useful idiot! Where did you get this?
Oh man, that takes me back. Before I got into the whole hippie scene, I was big into goth. I used to wear that as a necklace when we'd dress up like vampires and dance to sad music, you know.
But where did you get it?
Oh, down at the pet cemetery. You like it, Penny? Happy to give you the friends and family discount, man. For you, just... Okay, you can borrow it, Penny. I'm cool. I'm not looking for any trouble.
To the Deadpan Emporium!
So, to summarize, thanks to my brilliant...
Alright, so now we need to stop them from getting more bones. So we're going to take the strange kid over this way, up to the alien ship. I wonder why we're taking this strange character we've never seen before up to the alien ship.
Oh, there you... Goodness gracious, she shot me.
Yeah, well, you...
Dear...
All right.
No, I want this up here now.
So now we need to take Queen Quantableen a little bit closer. Not all the way to where we need to be, but close. Alright, now we've made our way over to the alpaca. Queen Quantableen should stay pretty close to here.
Dig faster, imbecile!
I'm trying. This body isn't meant for digging. I think it's mostly meant for eating chips and playing video games.
Big same.
I demand skeleton
Big same.
spots, not excuses.
Alright. Alright. Let's make our way back up here. Come on, alpaca. You can do it. I believe in you.
Peaceful going. Whoa. Peace to strength.
Alright. So now we need to spit with the toxic alpaca spit, because that makes sense. And hit Reagan. Okay, there we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we just need to grab the skull with Queen Quantableen and get it far away from Penny. Or Penny's body, at least.
Finally, I can see what all the fuss is about this skull. What are you, anyway?
Reagan, is that you? What happened, my love?
Reagan's gone, man. Now it's time to pay for what you've done. What do you have planned?
Who are you?
Penny?
Huh?
The woman whose body your partner stole? That's me, Penny.
Please, I don't understand. Will you let me go? Will you bring me to Reagan?
I don't understand. I thought you were this criminal mastermind, but what's going on? How did you get that shard in your head?
Oh, this old thing? It was a long time ago. It went a little something like this.
Oh, the lost piece of Death's scythe had finally been found. Lodged in a...
All right, we're on chapter 6, and we only have one more chapter to go after this one.
Like all great stories,
So we're getting kind of close to the end. Looks like we'll probably be done at around like the 145, 150 mark.
Better. The whole town already agreed on a name, sir.
I love you, Regan.
I love you, Harold.
How do you feel about public displays of affection?
Enthusiastic.
What a coincidence! I feel the same way.
Ow!
So that's how you died. Of course.
What? No, this was just a surface head wound. No big deal.
Harold, my love!
Jeez, you could have just told me you secretly didn't want to kiss. You didn't have to hit me right in the middle of the head.
That wasn't me hitting you. That was a weird piece of metal beating you right between the eyes. You seem remarkably okay.
Yes, I'm tough. I'm a burly young man. I'll just walk it off because I've absorbed ideas about masculinity that make me think I can't ever show any pain.
Okay, have fun walking, sweetie. We'll catch up later.
Ah, so then you died. You became disoriented from your head wound and fell off a cliff or something.
What? Don't be so morbid. I just went for a stroll up to my studio in the woods where I keep all my sculptures. Art always makes me feel way more manly. But then suddenly, as I was enjoying art, I was suddenly surrounded by a pack of wolves! This is the part where you go find some wolves.
What? Huh?
I get surrounded by a pack of wolves here. So, if you want to hear how I die, we're gonna need some wolves.
Oh, okay, right.
Alright, now so we're gonna make our way back into town and find some wolves. Alright. First we needed to grab those reds. Now we've got them. Need to get some blues. Alright. Possess Tina. Or the Tina Wolf, rather.
I had no idea so much was happening behind the scenes in my own history. We're all the star of our own story, but there's all these supporting characters that make it possible.
Harold, quiet. I'm trying to save a little feral girl. Your mind can be blown by the interconnectedness of the human experience later.
I look forward to it.
This doesn't taste like...
There we go.
This doesn't taste like chocolate. This tastes like salmonella.
Man against wolf! Man against wolf! Come see this sorry chicken leg thief in the fight of his life against the most mythic and ferocious beast of them all.
I regret nothing. I stole this chicken leg, yes, and I have a strange compulsion to lick it and wish it were flavored like chocolate, vanilla, or a rocky road, yes. But I do not regret what I did.
Hey, there's a wolf. Yeah,
Gotta stick with your, stick by your decisions.
So she can attack me.
And then you'll die?
Spoilers. I'm not giving away the ending.
Come on. Now we're good to go.
Glad you're so excited about this.
Can't wait. Telling stories is fun and way more interactive than I was led to believe.
Alright. So now we have to lead Tina Wolf over to Harold with us.
I suppose that is technically more than one wolf. Okay, fine. I'll let this slide. And we'll round it up to a pack.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. I was looking at art in the woods when suddenly I was surrounded by a pack of wolves. Oh, yes. This is so much better. Stay back from me, pack of wolves. Shoo! I'm not going to die today.
And then you died?
And then they jumped at me, tearing my flesh to ribbons. And wait. No, that's not how it went. Hold on. It's been a while since I've told this story. Let me remember. Ah, yes. Sorry. And then the cub stole my axe, spinning it around her head like a helicopter, cutting me to shreds. And wait, no, that's not it either. Listen, I know something tore my head off. It's broad, manly shoulders, but I can't remember what.
Are you serious right now?
Ooh, a cliffhanger. What killed Harold? Let's watch to find out. I know it wasn't wolves.
Alright, now we need to possess Hornio again. And also the knight. Let's see. Knight's over here.
So, Squire, have you heard tell of any monsters in need of heroic slaying in this pitiful village?
Sir, we've only just arrived, and it takes time to...
My ears are tired of thy excuses. I am a traveling hero, and thee my faithful squire. And if we are to make a name for ourselves, I require thee to find me monsters in need of slaying.
You want a monster? Take my ex-wife. Please, she's right over there.
Saints preserve us. You, gentleman, have married poorly.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but we did break up.
I pray thee not a word more. I have swatted the monster, and now I shall relieve you of its burden.
Wait, you're not gonna kill her, are you?
Silence, sir. Allow me to attack and slay your one-time lady love. That windmill you apparently made.
I could have apprenticed a competent knight with great listening skills, but no.
So yeah, he thinks that the dude married a windmill for some reason.
Take this! Aha! A weak point! Go for the buttocks!
Hey, what's the big idea? Waking me up? I was having the most wonderful dream, and I would have enjoyed staying there longer.
Alright. So now we just need to be knocking out the ghouls while we're at it. Now we need to make our way back over to Hornio. And he needs to start up the windmill to really get it moving. Closed indefinitely, in case you didn't catch that before.
Oh, ow!
I'm not at all certain this is survivable, actually! And that's how I died. The end.
I can't help but feel that there was a lot of detail in that story that could have been cut. Like you could have said, got head cut off by windmill. Takes 5 seconds, tops.
But then you wouldn't have known the full backstory of the wolves dragging my various body parts away. See? I appeared as a ghost on the other side, but the strange thing was, I was just ahead. Hey, where am I? And where's the rest of my manly body? Hey, I spent a lot of time on that stupid thing.
Now we're into the final chapter.
It transpired that the skull in the center of Penny's problems was
I really wish we
actually
had
the skull
cameras
of a young
available right
man.
now because my cat is climbing all over me. Oh, there we go. And
there I
unplugging my
was,
controller
left
apparently.
alone, without my love Regan to hover here on the other side.
Charlie, behave,
Until
please.
that fateful day when...
And you?
No! I wasn't done with my story! For some reason, I didn't get to the most important part. Penny, you have to find Regan. She's not a bad person. She can help you.
Yes! Finally! I found it!
Hey, don't take Harold!
Bad news, girlfriend. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Alright, well, Harold said Reagan is actually a good guy, so I guess despite the fact she stole my sweet bod that I already perfectly customized to my own tastes, I should probably track her down.
Alright, so now we need to collect some blues. There we go.
Come on, guys. Let's all get some gently loved, previously enjoyed bodies. Oh, man, I love those.
And now everybody in the town is getting possessed. Jay Willie will be on very soon.
Please! Someone! Anyone!
I can hear you! I'm Penny and I'm here to help. Are you Reagan?
I am, but I'm trapped in here and...
Reagan, slow down. I came to tell...
Oh, my
I didn't...
We're just gonna skip through this. Basically, we're teaming up with Reagan.
Woo! Possess my own body back! Man, I miss this crazy thing. Hey, do you like how it...
Penny, what are you... I need you to smash the coffin, not get stuck in here with me.
Oh, I'm not stuck. You and me, Reagan, we're driving my body together. And that gives us twice the willpower. Come on, hop when I give the signal. We're gonna drive this coffin right off a cliff and smash it that way. Out! At last! Woo! Fresh air. And now, Reagan... Wait, is that...
All
When I
right.
saw that Harold had died. I was devastated. Harold! But I knew he would have wanted me to live my best life. And I did. And one day, many years later, I died. Amateur lion taming accident. Could have happened to anyone. In
Really
death,
could have.
I was happy to finally be reunited with the love of my life, my Harold. Harold! My love!
Regan, sweetie, I'm stuck. My bones are scattered across the world and I can't leave until they're safely in a grave. It sucks so bad, sweetie.
I'm not losing you again. So we were stuck. We waited there together for hundreds of years. Until one day, when you decided to drop in. The strange shard that killed Harold somehow gave me the power to take over your body. I'm alive! I'm back alive! Back in the world of the living, I'd finally be able to collect Harold's bones and set things right. Or so I thought.
That's a cool and not unsympathetic backstory, but you still stole my body and my life.
I know, but... Well, you can have it back after I find Harold's bones. That's all I want.
Reagan, would you be offended if I used the word crappy?
Not at all.
Reagan, you've been doing a pretty crappy job of collecting his bones. How many do you have so far? 0?
Well, things got complicated.
Well, lucky for you, I know how to solve your problem. That wolf ghost must know where some of his bones ended up. Harold got gobbled by wolves, by the way. Don't know if you talked about that when you were waiting.
Unfortunately, we can't skip this one.
We mostly talked about our love for each other.
Well, now you know. Harold told me through a particularly elaborate form of interactive storytelling. Anyway, to the wolf ghost!
Alright. Wolf ghost is here in the cemetery.
Wolf! Wolf, are you here? Wait, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea.
Do you remember a sad boy meets girl story that also involves boy getting his head chopped off by a windmill?
Nice man, very tasty. Kept cubs satisfied for weeks, but then Wolf feel slightly guilty.
Well, here's your chance to make up for that. I'll forgive you for gobbling my delicious husband if you lead us to his bones.
Nice lady, follow Wolf.
Oh, stop slapping me, Harold! Just give me that stupid shard in your stupid hand! House, please crush this annoying thing! With pleasure.
Ouch! Oh! Ah!
Alright, so now we just need to follow the wolf. So you can see me repeatedly basically hip thrusting with Reagan Penny, and that's because it allows you to move slightly faster than just walking normally.
Don't sass a body you didn't even ask to borrow. That is rude, Reagan.
Yes, this is definitely source of bone smell. Wolf would bet 2 stacks of delicious human flesh upon it.
That's not necessary, but thanks.
And here is possessed Rupert.
Looks like this patient is going to flatline.
Is that a threat?
Boo!
Dang it, Vera.
Penny? Wow.
It's,
Yeah,
yes,
huh?
wait.
Alright, now Vera's gonna show us how to use magic. Alright, there we go.
Yes, disappointing.
And so now we need the help of all of the ghosts.
Martha. These will definitely have the additional ghost power units Vera needs.
You should have stayed away.
So unfortunately we can't blast away any of the ghouls just yet.
Hey, Penny. Always a pleasure. Anything I can do to help, I'm happy to do it.
Ahoy, Penny. Just good to be seeing you again.
Oh, dang, I really thought we could make it up there. Let's do it. There we go. Now we got Elder Doe.
Just about to get together with my new girlfriend. Dang it.
We also need to grab Grand Slam. Come on.
Hey, you! We keep running into to each other. I'm down for whatever.
Grab
You
Priscilla.
needed me back on Earth, dearie? Happy to be your +1 for an evening.
My help will be out of this world. Sorry, is that cliche? I'm new here.
Alright, gotta make our way around Rupert here.
Be defeated!
Didn't I save you? Aren't you alive now?
Well, I was. Until the hot stop and thrills of Terror Lady 18! No regrets!
Alright, now we need to pick up... We actually haven't met this character. This is Ray. Ray is from Zoink Game's previous game in this style called Stick It to the Man.
No offense.
None taken.
Also got to swing by here. We're going to try and get a boost off of Possessed Jenny. There we go.
Never fear, your shining knight is here.
And also your legally mandated squire.
Hey, it's you! From before! Thanks for the help with Jenny!
That's it! That's all Vera needs!
Alright, now we're good.
The full force of the spell is now available, if we work together. Penny, you're in charge. Just say when.
Got it, Farrah.
Wolf smells bones inside that building. Definite.
What? Hendy's gathering Harold's bones! Stop him!
Alright. Now we just need to grab the bones at the police station.
Okay, yeah.
And the bones at the organ
What
shop.
did Vera tell you? Now let's go use our powers on those dang ghouls.
And save my Harold. Yes. Everyone, let's end this.
Come on. There we go.
What is this? He's only getting stronger!
Alright, and we've got one more to go. And I've got a cat that's trying to unplug my controller yet again.
Of all the afterlives I was expecting, this was not one of them.
I died in a Santa costume and so get to spend eternity in a Santa costume. Things worked out great.
That's all we need. It's time to end this.
Alright, now we just need to make our way
To save Harold.
all the way back. There we go.
I cannot wait to dispense justice from thy new and more female frame.
Sir, please don't make this weird. Penny, I apologize if my knight is making things weird.
I pray thee, what about claiming excitement from dispensing justice from a new and more female frame is weird? 'Tis every knight's dream to dispense justice from every frame imaginable.
Hey, glad you two are having fun.
Alright, so now we just need to make it to the cemetery. Alright, come on. There we go.
This is how it was going to end.
Almost there.
Harold, I've come for you.
Reagan! I knew you'd never give up on us.
Time is coming up very shortly.
This is for you, my love. Catch!
And that's time.
Harold, my dear!
Reagan, my love!
Not even death, dismemberment, possession, and giant nightmare
All right.
demons can keep our love apart. And this is much nicer than kissing a
149.13.
skeleton, which is what I was
That
worried
is-
I'd have to do.
Much better than I was expecting with
Penny?
all cutscenes.
What happened?
Oh,
Why am
you
I
got a
here?
cat that's coming to say
Why are
hello
you-
to the stream.
Wait, why are you dying
you might
in my
be able to hear
arms?
her.
Hey, I'm back from my moon vacation, fully rested and
All right.
relaxed.
Yeah, that's
Great
basically
sights, great
that's basically it.
restaurants. Though I must admit they didn't have much of an atmosphere. Anyway, I'm so ready to
Thanks for
start
having another
eating
one of my
souls
runs.
from the
I'll be
living.
back tomorrow
boss,
around this
speaking of
same
that,
time
there's
for
been a
Time
mistake.
Spinner.
What?
Turns
Basically,
out
lovers in a
I didn't
lesbian
die
space
after all.
time.
My body got possessed by the spirit
Enjoy
of
the
dead
rest
woman,
of
which kicked my
the
spirit
marathon.
over here
I
to the
don't
other
remember
side.
who is after me.
But yeah, totally alive right now.
But yeah, there's gonna be
for
some
the
more
moment,
really
at
fun
least.
runs coming up
Also,
later
I'm
tonight.
not a demon. I'm pretty sure I've gathered from
yeah,
context
that's
clues
all I
that
got.
only demons are supposed
See
to
ya.
be doing my job.
Wait, I left a living human in charge of the afterlife? I left an alive person in charge of death? Oh, jeez, I could get fired for this.
Hey, I won't tell if you won't. Now, if you could just send me back to the land of the living, quickly, hopefully.
Thank you, Penny. Thank you. You've saved my skin.
Oh, looks like we're
Metaphorically
watching the rest of this
speaking, of
cutscene.
course.
So yeah,
It
enjoy this
seems
game.
You've also done a lot of solving of other people's problems, too. See you never, Temp. Be gone!
Penny, you're alive! I was terrified. I thought for a moment that you were...
Ted? Nah. Besides, that's not scary, Elliot. People think of him as this force that stalks them throughout their lives, but it's not like that.
Penny, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll explain later. For now, come here, boyfriend. Reagan and Harold, they really did love each other, you know.
I know.
I miss them and all the others.
Yeah, it's a shame we won't see them tonight. And also ever again.
I wouldn't be so sure, Elliot. After all, there's a reason we're having the housewarming party on Halloween.
And that's Flipping Death.
And that was how,
Thanks,
at the
everyone.
end of the ghosts she'd helped in her adventure, Penny managed to save